I'm getting there. A little slow this morning. Today is May the 7th, and our prompt is Sweet Magnolias. Okay. Got that. Open. Now I gotta send it to the link people. A few extra minutes these days, but at least it's working, and that's the important part. Okay, we're good. Good morning, Gietta. Good morning, Denise. I'm cold. Can I draw without hands, do you think? I'm gonna get a jacket. That's cold. Okay. Problem solved. Good morning, Susie and Leticia and Jamie, Linda, Carol. Linda, thank you for your kind words earlier. Kathy, Jennifer, Leda, Denise, Terry. Hello, Tuesday. I have a cute little shirt on because it's supposed to be like 70 degrees later, but right now it is cold. All right, I'm ready. Hi, good morning. What's up? It's Lindsay. And I'm going to have to do this quick today because I forgot I had labs being done today by the doctor, for this, to try to find out what's going on there. Anyway, it's me, creator of Cuteness. This is where you can find everything from me at creatorofcuteness.com. The books, the collage elements, the classes, the whatever you want is here on the website. So go bookmark it. Today we are doing Sweet Magnolias is our prompt for the day. And I am doing Blush and Bashful. My colors are Blush and Bashful. But I did look up some other quotes, so we'll see if there's anything else that strikes the mood. Sweet Magnolias, May 7th. Then we have Journal Play Day that we are shamelessly plugging. And yeah, Carmen, you know how it works. You can't ask to see the neurologist until you jump through all the dumb healthcare hoops. They all want to get a piece of your money, or they all want to get a piece of your bank. Anyway, 13th quarter is April, May, and June. We just had May. We've already done April. June is still to come. If you sign up now, you get all of those classes, even though they have already happened. You can watch the, you can watch the replay and get all the artwork and get everything you could possibly want. So this is the book that we did for May. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but I'll just show you real quick. We do a book every month, a journal book, and this one is way different than all the rest. First of all, I haven't ever done black papers, which I love, 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 love. And lots of flaps and flips and pockets and all the cute flowers from Michelle. So that is Journal Play Day. This is what I'm working on for June. I started drawing sea life and sea animals yesterday, so we'll see what happens there. But for sure you're going to get these papers, so you know that it'll be fun. These are little, so they'll be fun to cut flowers out of and hearts out of and bits and pieces of goodness. I just think they're fun. So then I still have not posted this, but I swear to you, I fully intend to. I just have been really busy, and now tomorrow my son and I are going to go to the Strawberry Festival, I think. I'm super excited about that. But I'll find time in between today and tomorrow to do it. I promise. I mean, I hope I promise. But this is coming next. Fodder knows best. We're going to make a bunch of fodder like this and like this and like this so that you can have bowls full of it like me, and then you can just use it for whatever you want to use it for, you know? So that's what this is all about. A fodder class. Fodder knows best. So it's not live yet on the website, but it's coming. I promise I will get it. Then we have Creative Book Club. Ugh, finally, the book arrived. Where's the Strawberry Festival? It's at Boa Vista Orchards in Apple Hill. Should we go? I don't know yet if we're going, but I really want to go. And it's only this week, just this week, I think, for 1 week. But they have like strawberry donuts and strawberry pie and strawberry like Pop Tarts. Oh, oh. Okay. So Creative Book Club is next. It's May 24th, June 14th, July 26th, and August 23rd. It's where I have purchased a book or been gifted a book like this one. And then we are going to review that book and create something from the book, inspired by the book, in spite of the book. Just kidding. Sorry, I'm punchy this morning. Anyway, so our book this month was gifted to me by Laura Shaw, who's in the book club, and it's by my friend Joanne Sharp. And we will find something to doodle out of this book because it honestly gave me a headache. There was so much to look at. I'm not kidding you. It's so full of so much stuff and junk and lettering and doodling. But, you know, we will review it and talk about it during book club. Okay? All right. So before we begin, let me just tell you again, I have to leave early. Leaving early. So we are going to, oh, look, I'm hardly shaking right at the moment. I'm leaving early. I have to go to the doctore and then lunch with my friend Ola. Doctore and friendola. Is that like my own language? So we're going to try to draw magnolias today, and I played around with them this morning. They're going to go on the opposite page from this, so we're going with white again. Yay! I'm kind of loving this white on white thing. And I really like it because I don't know if you can see, but this white cardstock is different than this white. So it's going to have a little bit of a shadow. So we're going to draw them first, and then cut them out and put them over there. Jules says, Lindsay, my daughter makes sourdough chai apple pastries yesterday. Oi, that sounds awesome. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. So I looked up on Google how to draw a magnolia. I think I saved it so I could look at it again and again. Yeah, here we go. Well, this is a different one. So let's try. I don't want to make them too big. So what I like the best about the magnolia, I think, is the center thing that looks like this. And it has lots of little, like, it's almost like a pine cone. Like it has these little tiny um, pointed ovals in the center. And that's what makes it up. And that's the part that gets shot out of the tree when her dad in Steel Magnolias shoots all the birds out of the tree for the wedding. You know. And then there's like a leaf that comes down like this. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. Kind of like that. No, not even close. And then another one that comes up like this. And the fun thing about the magnolia flower is the leaves are not perfect, so you can have shaky hands today. And then there's one that's kind of back here. No two are exactly alike, so that's not going to matter if you get it right or not. It's getting there, right? Just a bunch of shapes together. When I went to Chattanooga, there was a magnolia tree where we were having our event. And I'm pretty sure the ladies thought I was crazy because I spent more time outside just looking at the magnolia tree than I did teaching. Looks like it needs another leaf here, although the drawing doesn't show that. And that's pretty good. It's not the same as these, so maybe I'll cut this one out as well because I really like this one. And then it has a pod, or whatever you want to call it. And the pod looks like this. And it has the leaves all kind of together within the pod. But it's kind of like that. Not really, but kind of like that. Lisa says, when I lived in North Carolina, I had a magnolia dollar tree. What is that? That sounds amazing. Oops, hang on a sec. Okay, and then I also love this style. So let's draw that. Well, I could cut that one out from there. So let's think how we want to do this. So these didn't have any black around them at all, but I kind of think with these, let's try to draw one more, that I would like to have black around it. Well, maybe I could cut this one off because I like this one and I like this one. So let's draw one of them again. Let's just try. So it has the center thing again. And then a petal off this way. And another one off this way. And then one little bitty one here and something from behind. And then all the leaves that are kind of different shapes. Denise says, I need a dollar tree growing in my backyard too. I'm looking for a money plant. Nobody locally has a money plant, right? That does those almost see-through looking, I don't know what I'm doing here with this one. It's just totally not the same as what I just drew. It's like a dried flower plant that has see-through kind of leaves. I mean, that's okay. It's not horrible. Let's try one more. Let's try this one again. It's funny when you just really quickly try to sketch something and then you try to redo it and it just doesn't do the same thing. This has an extra little thingy here. It has the upward piece here and then a tiny upward piece there and then the petal. Who's drawing this with me? Anybody? Because I obviously am having trouble. But what can you do? This got to have an extra leaf back there. It's not like a daisy. You know what I mean? Like a daisy's easy to draw. Okay, I kind of like that. Well, we're just going to ink them in and, hope for the best. So somewhere I should have a gray pen. Or maybe I'll use colored pencils instead of inking in. That could be fun. And then what happens, I wonder, when you erase the pencil line when you use a colored pencil? Because our colors are blush and bashful today, right? My colors are blush and bashful. Kind of a pink again. Let's Where's all my, maybe I don't have any. Doesn't look like I have any peach tones in here. Looks like I have two. So we're going to go with blush and bashful. And I think this one's pretty dark. Oh no, that's pretty light. Let's try that. So which one do I like here the most? I think this one. So this one's going to go away. So I don't even know what I'm drawing here because there's pencil lines all over. And I do like it kind of shaky, which is a good thing since I shake a lot these days. When you shake, when you have a shake, you just alter the way you do things with your art. My friend Janet Chance, I don't know if she's watching today, but Janet Chance drew the most beautiful portrait faces of people. And then she got a shake. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor and I don't understand shakes yet. So don't say that's whatever. I don't know what it is. Anyway, then she started drawing. She stopped drawing because she had a shake. And we told her just draw with the shake. And her faces that she draws now are super cool, I think. She might not think so, but I think they are. Okay, I kind of like this one. So that's going to get cut out. Uh-oh, I missed a petal. I'm erasing a petal. Charlie, Charlie, stop. He wants to come in, and then all he does is make crazy, weird noises. Okay. Let's try this one, and then maybe we can add it in. Kind of like this. Although this looks a little bit lotusy. It was my very first drawing when I sat down this morning to draw. And oh my gosh, you guys, had the worst headache I've ever had in my life. I woke up with it. And I had to take aspirin and go back to bed. Well, ibuprofen. I don't take aspirin, but anyway. And then my husband got in the shower because he left to go to work at 5 this morning. And I I had to cover my head because he turned the light on. It was severe. It's much better now, but I really thought I was going to have to take myself to the hospital. Thought I was dying. Like I never had a headache like that before. It's not gone totally, but it's insane. Okay, maybe we'll use that one. I don't know yet. We're still drawing. Lisa says, is tonight a full moon again? I have no idea. Is it? Let's see what happened yesterday besides a war with my brother. That's still happening. Not much. Oh, I went and bought alcohol. I never buy alcohol. I went to Bevmo, like a fancy alcohol place, because we wanted a Michelob beer at the event, because that was my dad's favorite, was Michelob, but he really liked the old style of the bottles. Do you remember those? They had kind of well, they look like this. Well, they look like this. They went down like this and then kind of went out. And then the bottom had like a little, like that at the bottom. It was super cool. They don't make them anymore. But I went and bought the new Michelob, which are dumb, stupid looking bottles. and I bought 1 box of wine. My mom used to have a glass of wine every day, even when she got dementia. Not much when she had dementia. It didn't work with the Aricept and Namenda drugs that she had to take for her dementia. But my whole life growing up, my dad would come down for dinner from his room where he did his photography, and then he'd eat and he'd leave, and my mom would watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, which I'm now watching. I don't know if it's in her honor or if I've just got to that age where I like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I don't know. Anyway, and he'd leave, and my mom would be on her 3rd glass of wine from her box of wine. So yeah, we bought boxes of wine. Okay, I need one more, and I think it's this one. Cindy says, "Oh, I remember those Michelobes." Palma says, "Oh no, drink lots of water and keep your sugar level stable. I got rid of all my headaches by increasing." God, if I drank any more water, I'd be dead. I've already told you guys the story of my husband's slot car buddy whose wife drank water and died for a radio show. She drank so much water. You can die from drinking too much water. But I fill my container with water all day long. Like, that's all I do is drink water. Sugar, that's a different story. I can't stop drinking sugar. Eating sugar. I can't stop drinking sugar. But all I drink is water. So, anyway, back to the Bevmo experience. I'm trying to tell these people, the guy's like, "Would you like to try a different beer since they don't have that Michelob?" I said, "No, it's for my dad's memorial." I think that the guy that was there thought that my father was an alcoholic. I don't know. Do people not have alcohol at memorials? I don't know. I bought Coke bottles, the Mexican Coke, because my dad loved Coke. I mean, he collected Coca-Cola stuff, and he loved Coke. And I have all my mom's favorite candy. So I got, let's just make a list. I have dots, these things, the white paper with the little dots. I have those. I have Werther's caramels. I have Hershey bars. What else did I? Oh, licorice, red and black. Mainly black was her favorite, but I got red as well. I can't remember all the candy, but my mom had so much candy. She had a candy drawer, and I remember it growing up as a kid, and my kids remember it growing up. Oh, we're going to get a pound of See's candy and both of their favorite flavors of See's. I'm going to color these before I think maybe I'll watercolor them. If I can find like a beige or a bashful color. Blush or bashful. Yeah, these colors right in here. So it's almost white, but not quite white. I gotta get a, sorry, pardon me. I have to get a palette. My palette is being used for other things right now. There we go. Can you see that? It's just slightly darker than the, it's just a slight off-white color. God, there's just dirt everywhere here today. Anyway, what other candy did I get? Oh my God, I bought so much and I can't remember. She always had in her pocketbook. Did your moms call their purses pocketbooks? Mine did. In her pocketbook, she always had Werther's caramels. But she also liked Dots juicy fruit or jujubes. Do they still make jujubes? I did not get any, but if they did, I wish I had, but I did not. Anyway, you guys, my water or my brush must be full of little bits of stuff because it just keeps getting on everything. Okay. Oh, let's do this one. I think that's good. Blush or bashful? One is much deeper than the other. That's so funny. My gosh. I loved how Julia Roberts says, my colors is blush and bashful. That might be fun to have one of her pocketbooks on a table with candy spilling out of it. I have to do what my decorator daughter says I'm doing. Well, I wanted to have Pyrex dishes and all her cookware with all the candy coming out of that. And my daughter said, no, has to be a classy event. And I didn't save any of her pocketbooks. My daughters have them, so I'd have to ask them to bring them because she had Coach bags. Those were her favorite, and Vera Bradley. But she always had, Werther's candies, juicy fruit gum, handkerchiefs, a red lipstick in her purse. I don't even carry a purse. Her favorite candy was a cup of gold. Do you remember a cup of gold? It's very hard to find anymore, but it was her favorite. All right, so let's take this blush and bashful pencil and just put some lines in here very lightly. Because most magnolias are just white, but they're not exactly white. They have like a tinge to them. This one's very pink, and I pushed way too hard to begin with. Okay, let's try whatever this is. It's more like a peach. Okay, now we have to cut out. Oh no, I have to do this one. But this is too dark. That's beige rose, and this is nectar. What's this one? That's pink. So we're going to go with this one. Just really lightly putting in some lines into our flowers. Make sure they're going the right way if you're putting lines in your flower. Okay. Palma, if you go to Apple Hill, I think there's a shop in Placerville that has candies from the 60s. Well, that's awesome. Love Placerville. See what my son says. What else do you want to talk about today? I'm really trying to become inspired to draw some more collage elements. I've drawn so many of them that are on the website. I'm just feeling like I don't have anything in me. And I know when I sit down to draw, I will. We'll see what happens. Here's an interesting art fact. I never used to like the white lines around the edges of stuff when you would cut it out, which is why I just drew directly to paper. But now I really like the extra little white cutout line. I don't know why. It's funny how our tastes change, right? Oh, I know what I could tell you guys. Has everybody or anybody watched Unfrosted? the Jerry Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie. It is hysterical. Very, very funny. I can highly recommend it. Marilyn says, do you have Cracker Barrel? We do have a Cracker Barrel. I don't know if I'm going to get down that way, but we do have a Cracker Barrel. That would be a good spot to go. Anyway, there's a Pop-Tart movie about the making of Pop-Tarts, but I don't know how much of it is true. But it is like slapstick comedy, so funny, and lots of references to the past. I don't want to give it all away, but there was one comment in the movie that I laughed so hard, and my husband didn't get it. He's 5 years younger than me, and his dad was a plumber. My dad worked in a hospital, so he wore nice clothes. I don't think his dad ever had any nicer clothes, but one of the girls in the movie was saying something to a fancy dressed guy in the movie, and she said, she said, "Oh, be quiet, Mr. Florisheim." And I laughed so hard, and my husband's like, "What's a Florisheim?" And he's like, "Did she say Florshine?" I'm like, "No, Florisheim." And he's like, "What's that?" I said, "It was a shoe company." It was so funny. Oh my God, I laughed so hard. The movie is on Netflix. Yes, so funny. And it's like jam-packed with a cast of crazy cool people. Oh, who said they just started watching Outlander? Jewel. I have to go back and watch Outlander because my husband and I watched it for a while, and then it got like, okay, enough of the going back and forth in time. And so we got lost, and I don't know where we left off, but I really want to watch that. Claudia says, I have to go. Early dinner as I have to go to dog school later. Love your magnolias, by the way. Love the show Sweet Magnolias. Steel Magnolias. Wait, is there a show called Sweet Magnolias that I don't know about? Bye, Claudia. Have a good dinner. Yes, Jill, it did get a little political towards the end if you caught it. Some people may not, but I caught it. My husband didn't catch it. You know, Republican Democrat household that we have. We don't care. We're all that matters. We love each other. It's funny that I married a Republican and my dad was a Republican and my mom was a Democrat and I'm a Democrat. Isn't that funny? If the whole world could be like us and just get along with each other, it'd be marvelous. I forgot this hangy downy piece. Well, we'll see if we need it. I have a lot of flowers here for a small page. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Yeah, last night I decided not to take a whole bunch of memorabilia of my parents. I was going to take my dad's flag that the Army Air Force gave him when he passed away, and I was going to take some needlepoint pillows of my mom's. And I decided I don't want it to be like I don't know. Just going to do the photographs and call it a day. Sweet Magnolia is on Netflix. Oh, I have seen that one. Huh. I'm not sure I've watched that whole thing. Now that I think about it, I'm going to have to go back and look. Sammy says, well, we just had a bear on our front porch. Wow. They don't come out here in the day. They come out at night and get our trash. All right, so here's what I want to do on this page. Let's take the page out and audition it. and erase the number 7 because that's today's date. Oh, it's going to be so pretty again. And then maybe we'll write, my colors are blush and bashful down here because that's what I want to write. But I want some green in here because I love green. So I'm just going to put it in to make it look like the backing of the tree has been put into the page. Get a little tiny bit of this green, which is kind of a weird color. I'm going to kind of make it look like leaves in case I wanted to go back through and paint or draw a leaf in here. I kind of think that's plenty. Again, shaky, shaky, not bakey. Okay, that is plenty. Plenty of green, very light. And heat. The flower lines are gray, Jewel. I used a gray micron pen. Sakura makes a gray micron pen, and Derwent makes a gray, I think it's called a graphics pen. Maybe I used the Derwent, I don't remember. But both are gray. I'm going to have to iron this page a little bit when I'm done. I think that's dry. Okay, so let's do this again. See, that looks kind of like a leaf, right? I like it. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's glue her down and go to town. Because I have got to go get tested for rabies. Just kidding. Not rabies. Maybe we'll put this one going down this way. This one's going to get pushed underneath here. But I want that pretty leaf thing there. It's been fun to do white for the last 2 days, hasn't it? Or is it just me? Is anybody else really liking the white? White on white? I'm not liking the black paper, I gotta say. I thought I really would, but I'm not. And I don't know, can you guys notice? I didn't glue them down all the way, just pretty much glue in the middle so that some of the petals kind of lift up. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm gonna think for 1 second because I really have to go. Not gonna give it too much thought. I'm gonna grab a green pencil and I'm gonna bring in just a few leaves. Where I see them forming. Just a few. And very lightly. And very sketchily. Very sketchily. I am not a sketchy person, but I mean, I'm very sketchy, but I'm not a sketch artist person. Okay, I forgot to put green on this, so we'll put green with a pencil. Very lightly. I'm barely pushing on it, and as I want it to get a little darker, I push a little harder. do the same thing here because these are super light. That's really pretty. I think we'll go this direction. So let's see. This one is facing this way, so this one's got to face this way. Let's just look. Yeah, so we want this one to face this way. And I'm writing my colors are blush and bashful because I say it all the time. Even though I know it's not from Sweet Magnolia. I don't know. Should I just write Sweet Magnolia? Why is this taking the hardest amount of time? I'm going to write Sweet Magnolia. And it's going this way, right? This one's going this way. So this one's going to go this way. Sweet Magnolias. And I got really quiet. Blush and bashful. We're going to write right in here. Blush and bashful. I hope I can write bashful. Not much room. Okay, I got them in both. I got them both in. Just going to thicken this up a bit. We talked yesterday about how we thicken up letters. Doing it again. I'm going to put blush and bashful in quotes. Blush and bashful. I could say that all day long, obviously. Do you guys, I looked that up this morning, Steel Magnolias. It was 1996 maybe. Long time ago. Isn't that crazy how long ago that was? Long time ago. Julia Roberts was just a baby. And who else was in it? Daryl Hannah, the mermaid from Splash. And Shirley MacLaine. Oh, and Sally Field. Oh, such a good movie. And Olivia Dukakis, right? And Tom Skerritt was the dad who shot all the birds out of the trees. I don't know any. Oh yeah, Dolly Parton was in the movie. Oh yeah, Dolly Parton had the wild boyfriend, right? Or no, she was Miss Trudy. She was Trudy's. This is a graphics line marker by Derwent. It's not a Micron, but Micron does the exact same. They have a dark gray and a light gray, actually, I think. Yeah. I can't wait to get to more white pages so we can do more white on white. I really like white on white right now. I have to get my dog out of the house. He's got to go outside while I go to the doctor, and he is snoring. He is not going to like me very much. All right, kids, we're done. Just a few little Lindsay dots under the center of our flower. It's hard when you do dots, you just want to keep going, but I think I'm going to be done. All right, let's get the book. Bring the camera up just a bit. I'll take some pictures and I'm out of here. So I got to get to the doctor. Oh yeah, I really like them next to each other. Wait, all my pages are crooked. Have to hold it down so you can see. Anyway, that's it. It's so pretty, right? I love it. Sweet magnolias. I keep saying steel magnolias. Sweet magnolias. I'm going to take a picture of this and I got to go. So I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. What's our prompt? Our prompt is honeysuckle rose and our color is white. That's exciting. Okay. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a really good day. Bye.